Hey everybody, it has been a long time, so I'm finally going to do an update on Noah. So first of all, I want to say thanks to all my subscribers and my new ones too, because I have quite a bit of new subscribers lately. So anyhow, I'm hitting close to 1,000, and as soon as I get 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to just have a giveaway. So we'll have 3 prizes. Each prize will be $25 value. So anyhow, on past that. Noah is 8 months now. He turned 8 months. Well, technically, it would have been on the 30th, but February only has 28 days. So, yeah, he's just a little over 8 months now. And, let's see, things that he's doing. He's sitting on his own, which he's sitting now. So he sits on his own. He rolls in both directions. He scoots. Now, he doesn't do any crawling. He won't get on his knees at all. But he lays on his back and he scoots with his legs. He pushes his legs and scoots backwards. And I'm going to post a video of him doing that. We were at my dad's a couple of weeks ago. And I happened to have my video camera with me while he was scooting. So I got that on video. And I'll try to post that video after I post this one. So you can keep a lookout for that one. He's excited. Are you excited? Are you excited? So, okay, so also, he takes steps now. If we hold his hands and put his feet on the floor, he'll take steps. He doesn't do it very well, but he is doing it, and that's just something he started doing maybe a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks ago. I'm not really sure. And he's interested in everything. No matter what I have in my hands, he wants it. He's sitting in the grocery cart now, so we don't take the car seat. We don't put him in the car seat in the cart anymore when we go grocery shopping or Target or wherever we go that you have to use a cart. So we have one of the cart covers, and he just sits in that, and he does a really good job. Yeah, that's another thing. He's not in his infant car seat anymore. He is in a regular, bigger kid car seat. It's the Graco My Ride 65, I think is what it is. And it does rear facing for up to 40 pounds, I believe, and then front facing for up to 65 pounds. So that car seat should last us quite a long time. What else? There was something I was going to say. Anyhow, he was sleeping from birth until not too long ago in the bassinet portion of the pack and play, and that was directly beside my side of the bed. That way I could just reach in and touch him or give him his passy or whatever he needed during the middle of the night. And I was actually taking it down because he does a lot of scooting and a lot of turning over and stuff, and I was afraid that, well, it says it was only up to 15 pounds, and he's well over 15 pounds, so I was just afraid that it wasn't safe for him anymore. And when I was taking it down, somehow I ripped the bassinet portion off the little plastic thing that helps it to hang along the sides of the pack and play. So even if I wanted to use that now, I couldn't use it. And we tried letting him sleep in the very bottom of the bassinet, or the very bottom of the pack and play beside the bed, but it's really difficult for me to reach down there in the middle of the night, and also to get up in the middle of the night to lean over into it to help him do whatever he needed. So anyhow, we decided to start putting him in his crib, and that doesn't really work. He sleeps in his crib now for naps, but at nighttime he was having a really difficult time sleeping. He would wake up every 30 minutes, every hour while in the crib. I think the longest we've got out of him was 3 hours, and then he just won't go back to sleep in it. So basically, we just co-sleep now. We just bring him into the bed with us, and he sleeps perfect. So that's what's working for us right now. So what else? Okay, so he started eating bread. Well, when I say bread, I mean we gave him some pancake, just a little bit of pancake. The other week, and I would just take the inside of it, not the part that was actually seared on the pan, but the inside, and I would just pull some out and smash it between my fingers and give it to him, and he did really well with that. So like several days later, I let him try some blueberry muffin, the inside of the muffin, to see how he did, and he did really well with that too. So every so often we give him a little bit of bread. We don't do it every day, but just some here and there. And also, he's just started trying the stage 3 baby foods yesterday, because he's doing really well with chewing. So I tried him on that. He did really well. So I don't really know how many stage 3s to feed him, though. I just made a whole freezer full of homemade baby food yesterday. I don't know what I made. I made strawberry and bananas, strawberry and kiwi. Did we bring your passy in? I don't think we did, sir. So what else did I make? Peas, and then peas and carrots, and then cinnamon apple raisin oatmeal, plain apples, prunes, what else did I make? Cantaloupe, just plain bananas, lima beans and pinto beans. Now, I didn't make him any meat. I need to make him some chicken, and I was thinking about making him some sweet potatoes and chicken, and then also some ground meat with, I don't know if it's, yeah, ground meat with peas, carrots, and some cooked noodles. So I'll puree that up. But yeah, I think that might sorry, can't talk. That might be the last batch of baby food that I have to make for him, because it made quite a bit. I haven't been able to put the carrots, the peas and carrots, and then the separate carrots and the separate peas into ice cube trays yet, because you want to lay down? Because I still have stuff freezing. And but if I had to guess, including what's not been put in trays yet, I think there's probably about 280 ounces of food. So I'm pretty sure that by the time he finishes eating all that, he's going to be like on table foods all the time. Oh, another thing is he's getting good at drinking out of a cup. He does drink out of a sippy cup, but I mean, I'm talking like a regular cup. I can hold a regular cup up to his mouth, and he's getting pretty good at drinking out of a regular cup. I'll let him practice a couple times a day. What else? Oh yeah, and he's eating those mum-mums, the rice mum-mums, and he absolutely loves to eat those things. So I give those to him every couple of days. Okay, we called a company for baby proofing because he's starting to scoot around a lot now. I don't know if he'll crawl. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. Who knows? But he definitely is getting around. So we called a company called Palmetto Childproofing and had them come around and look over our house and tell us what we needed to do to childproof. So they came out and they basically went over the entire house, and they told us what we needed to do. They gave us an estimate of what it would cost to have them do it. And actually their estimate was like $759. But we're not going to have them do every single thing, because we're actually going to do a lot of the stuff on our own, like the outlet covers. What else did we say we were going to do? I don't remember what I always said we were going to do, but just some of the easy basic things that you can do on your own we were going to do. We're going to have them come out and put the bumper guard around the hearth of the fireplace. Yeah, so, oh, we're going to let them do our cabinets too, because as sad as it sounds, we don't own a drill. And so we didn't want to go buy a drill just to put in the cabinet locks. So we're going to let them do that. But anyhow, and also the good thing is you don't have to pay for, we didn't have to pay for them to come out. It was a free consultation. So actually, you know, it's good to find out what you need to do in your home to baby-proof, because sometimes you just don't think about things. So I would suggest that if you have a baby proofing company in your area, to see if they will come out for free and look at your house to help give you an idea of what you need to do to baby proof. So just a thought. So if you're in the market of baby proofing your house. And about Noah, my last video was a little update on his airway. And since he's been to the ENT, again, the ear, nose, and throat doctor, and they were going to schedule him for surgery the week after his appointment, but the very next day his doctor was going to be going on vacation for a week, and we didn't feel comfortable with his doctor being away and unreachable right after surgery, so we decided to wait. And so he'll actually be having the surgery. He's scheduled for March 23rd March 23rd at 10:30. We'll have to be at the hospital at 8:30. So, and what they're planning on doing, well, they actually want to steer clear of this surgery if at all possible. But if they go in and see that his airway is only going to be fixable by the surgery, then that's what they're going to do. And it's called the cricoid split. I've talked about it in other videos, but basically what it is you have these rings of cartilage around your airway, and they actually help to hold your airway open because your airway is real thin and it could collapse. So basically it helps to hold your airway open. And the rings in your airway are like C-shaped. So they're round with an opening. But there's one ring in your airway, and I believe it's called the cricoid ring, that is completely closed like this, like a circle, and it has no opening. And it's right there at that cricoid ring where his airway is narrow. So what they plan on doing is something called a cricoid split. They would make an incision in his neck. Where's your passy? Here, hold on. They would make an incision, this one? They would make an incision in his neck, and they would actually go in and cut that cricoid bone and split it down the middle towards, oh, there's your passy. Here, this one you like better. Okay, so anyways, and then they would have to do a bone graft, either from his rib or from his, oh, what do they call it? Thyroid bone or thyroid cartilage, I can't really remember. And anyways, they would put that in there to help hold the cricoid ring open. And that should open his airway. We're praying that opens his airway if they have to do it. So it's a pretty invasive surgery. If they do wind up having to do the split, he'll be in the intensive care unit, the pediatric intensive care unit for, I think he said 3 to 4 days. He would be sedated the entire time, and he would also be on a ventilator while it would allow the area to heal. So we may possibly have another long hospital stay, but hoping and praying that he doesn't have to have that done. So yeah, that's about it. We go next week to meet with the anesthesiologist, I think Tuesday. I think that's the 14th maybe? Maybe. I'm not really sure. Anyhow, we are still cloth diapering. We just bought some new diapers. They're the Kawaii bamboo diapers. And we actually really like them. I got them at jackbnatural.com, where I get everything at. And anyhow, we really like the diapers. They hold a lot of urine. And so far they've made great nighttime diapers for us. So I plan on doing a review on that one here soon. Yeah, what else is going on? Okay, so last time he was weighed was maybe 2 weeks ago. He was, well, before that he was 20 pounds, 3 ounces, and then the last time he was weighed a couple weeks ago he was 19 pounds, 15 ounces. So still right about the same weight, so right about 20 pounds, and 28 inches long. So he's in 9-month clothing, but he's starting to kind of bust through them. This shirt's 9-month, and it's getting pretty tight on him. I think it's 9-month. Yeah, so it's getting pretty tight on him. We're trying to move into some of the 12-month stuff. But and I also told you guys about the Playroom a long time ago. I guess back in October or November. So anyhow, I've been working in there. I've put it off for a long time, and I've been working in there lately, and I've got some done. I've still got quite a bit to do, but I'll give you a little sneak peek of that at the end of this video, if there's enough time, because this has been a pretty long video. So, yeah, and also, last but not least, Facebook. I had a lot of you guys on my Facebook page, and for some privacy reasons, I needed to take everybody off. Well, mostly everybody off of my Facebook. People I didn't really know well, or people I didn't know at all. I needed to take off my personal Facebook. So I did create a public Facebook page. And you can find that if you'll, I think right about in here, it should have a little purple tag that says Life After Loss. If you'll click on that, it'll take you to my YouTube page. And there's a little Facebook icon in my banner. Click on the Facebook icon and it'll take you to my public Facebook page. There's several icons up there. If you click on them, you can follow me on all the different sites I'm on. So yeah, check those out. And I think that's it. Thank you guys for watching. And look for his scooting video, and then hopefully I'll be able to add the Playroom on to the end of this. So, alright guys, talk to you later. Bye. Okay, so far, this is what we have done. These little spots up here will have lights in them. They actually do have lights, but they're burnt out, and we're not actually keeping those up there anyway, so those will come out. So, and that along the wall will come out too. That's just my modem. That's just where it used to be, but we're actually going to put that back in our room. So anyways, this is what we have done so far. This still needs to be painted. I had to put some spackle up. I still need to paint the brick down below and paint around that. So yeah, you can see the tape still needs to come off from up top. These lamps that are standing obviously are not going to stay in here. They are just in here until we get all of our lights up. So yeah, this fan is not going to stay in here either. It's actually going to go into our room, and we're buying a new fan for in here. We're actually redoing all the lighting in our house, so when we get the new fan for in here, we'll also be getting new lighting. We're getting a new dining room light and a new set of track lighting for our kitchen and new lights for our bathroom. So yeah, so far this is what I have done. And like things on the sheep, like for the sheep, for example, I'm gonna have cotton balls on the sheep, so like you can touch it and feel it, and it's gonna be texturized. I'm gonna have some like faux fur that's gonna go on the rabbit, and if you see like some paint and stuff on the floor, that's actually gonna come up. I've still got a lot of scraping to do on the floor because I've got a lot of paint on the floor. So yeah, this is it so far. I don't really know furniture-wise what we're gonna do in here yet. I want to get the walls done, and then decide once we have the walls done, you know, what the furniture is going to be like. So I have a few ideas of some things that I want to do, but I think it'll be easier to decide once everything's done on the walls. So yeah, that's it. All right guys, thanks for watching.